What's up, guys? It's currently October 4th, 2015. Yes, I'm probably like a freaking grown man when you see this.
Jimmy Donaldson, whom you might more affectionately know as MrBeast, is a 22-year-old YouTuber from the state of Kansas that has blown up in the past couple of years. The American-born superstar started his YouTube channel back in 2012 and has become known for his extravagant stunts and expensive taste, drawing in a subscriber count of just under 43 million users. Over the last 8 years or so, fans of the channel have come to know MrBeast and seen how charitable he can be to both friends and those in need. But what is MrBeast like when the cameras aren't rolling? Today, we're going to take a look at what MrBeast is like in real life. But first, a simple reminder on how to enter our brand new giveaway. We will be giving away either an iPhone X Max, the new iPad mini, or a MacBook Pro. It's all your choice. So be sure to leave a like, comment the keyword, subscribe, and turn on notifications to enter the giveaway. It's really that simple. First, persistence is key. MrBeast started his YouTube channel back in 2012 with the intention of making it huge, doing something that not many people can do. In order to succeed in the YouTube space, you have to make sure that you are able to read people and trends, making the kind of content that the majority of people will want to watch. Simply put, it's not as easy as connecting a mic and a webcam to your workstation and filming yourself doing something. Becoming a YouTube creator is actually a lot harder than the general public thinks that it is. And honestly, it wasn't always sunshine and rainbows for the popular YouTube creator, as can be seen from his earlier days of YouTube unpopularity. MrBeast tried everything in an attempt to gain viewers and subscribers alike. When Call of Duty Let's Plays became the biggest thing on YouTube, MrBeast was there. And when Minecraft hit the scene, he was one of the first creators to create a separate channel dedicated to the playing of the game. The videos on this channel barely raked in over 1,000 views though. Did you know that he also used to run a sub-for-sub campaign back in the earlier days? For those of you who don't know, this is a technique used by starter creators to gather subscribers, where they ask other creators to subscribe to their channel in return for them subscribing to the subscribed creator's channel. He really did try it all. Finally, having deleted all channels but the one dedicated to Minecraft videos, MrBeast struck gold 5 years later by uploading a video of himself counting to 100,000. Sounds silly? We know, but this video garnered hundreds of thousands of views and prompted MrBeast to continue down the path by next counting to 200,000. It seems that he had finally found his niche: endurance videos. The subscribers started to roll in as MrBeast dedicated himself to this endurance type video, from spending an hour watching paint dry to spinning a fidget spinner for 24 hours. He even risked partial brain damage by watching Jake Paul's music video It's Everyday Bro for 10 hours, which is a giant feat on its own. MrBeast showed that with a little bit of hard work and persistence, anyone can make it big on YouTube. You just need to spend some time exploring the space and find exactly where you fit in. This says a lot about who he actually is as a person. Did you know he's not a fan of social media? Social media can be a YouTuber's best friend, which is why many YouTubers promote cross-platforming. The whole idea with cross-platforming is that a YouTuber, for example, might have fans who actually don't spend much time on YouTube and will thus never come to discover their content. As such, the content is spread in dribs and drabs across sites such as Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat, reaching a broader audience than just YouTube could. Surprisingly enough, MrBeast doesn't seem to be one of these creators. Sure, he has a Twitter account, but it's barely used. Considering the amount of drama that is drummed up around YouTubers in general, this might actually be a valid strategy for the YouTube sensation to distance himself from any negativity that might come from those misinterpreting his content or trolling him for views. It's for this reason that MrBeast sticks with what he knows and dedicates all his time to his YouTube channel, which is where he garners most of his views anyway. By keeping track of a singular account, you're also making sure that it's your #1 priority, which definitely acts as a safeguard against doing something stupid or controversial by posting without first thinking about it. Although many have interpreted this behavior as him showing that he is social media shy, we like to subscribe to a different theory. Plain and simple, MrBeast does not want his viewers to know much about his personal life and is intelligent enough to prevent himself from falling into a routine of promotion and possible controversy. After so many years, he has found what works and doesn't want to make any changes that might have him lose sight of what his fans really want: extravagant challenges. Next up, the YouTube algorithm loves controversy. It doesn't take a genius to figure out that YouTube as a platform really does reward controversial behavior. Look at the biggest stars, ranging from the Paul brothers to Keemstar and Trisha Paytas. all whom have had a slew of controversies, only to come back bigger than ever. It seems as if humanity as a whole loves to watch drama kick off from afar, a fact that YouTube capitalizes on with the use of their algorithm. MrBeast, on the other hand, is a different breed from those controversial stars already named. In fact, when explaining why he thinks his videos are doing so well, he commented that there's a big misconception that controversy and negativity are the only way to get clicks. This causes even the best people to change themselves in an effort to do well on YouTube. It also creates a misconception about YouTubers in general, painting them all as money-hungry, negative people who thrive on controversy. Although this is very much the idea floated by the media with regards to YouTubers, MrBeast went on to describe that things are actually so different on YouTube, with his success showing that people really do care about positivity. In just a few sentences, MrBeast explains that he has never had to change who he is to succeed on the platform, showing that he has always been a positive person from the start. You don't get a better YouTube role model than this. How he's spreading love and positivity. The content that MrBeast is probably best known for is making charitable donations to, well, everyone. In one instance, for example, MrBeast brought a few of his friends together to feast their eyes on a large mound of cash. He then asked them to reach out and touch the collection of $100 bills, saying that the last person to take their hand from the collection would be able to keep it. As it turns out, there was $1 million in total, and he just gave it away. As much positivity as videos like this spread, however, they can still be interpreted as nothing more than MrBeast's attempt at creating an engaging and fun video. But his mantra of spreading love and positivity doesn't stop there. It would appear that MrBeast is actually extremely charitable in real life, becoming known as YouTube's biggest philanthropist. Some of his greatest charitable donations include giving a struggling friend of a friend who was about to become homeless a home, donating $1 million worth of essentials to food banks to help fight the effects of the global health situation, and donating $30,000 to the Suicide Prevention Center. The budding philanthropist has also done a lot for the environment, spearheading the fundraising idea to plant 20 million trees under the mantra of, "It's freaking time to do something about climate change." Now that's how you celebrate 20 million subscribers the right way. With all the examples of MrBeast donating money to waiters, homeless people, organizations, and family, there is no doubt that he is by far one of the most incredible YouTubers on the platform. He has proved once and for all that YouTubers can be better. How about where he came from? Those who know of MrBeast by hearing about his extravagant videos have a tendency to think that he comes from money, and that it's his money which has made him so incredibly popular. The young YouTube sensation has, however, opened up about how he used to make around $1 a day, at times being unable to afford a simple mic for his YouTube videos. With persistence and the mentality that everything earned should be reinvested in his dreams, he finally reached the point where he is now. It's important to be mindful of the fact that most of the money MrBeast actually donates is sponsored to him through his partnerships with applications like Quid, in return for such applications being able to reach his younger audience. Don't get us wrong though, as MrBeast has made a huge success of himself and is likely one of the wealthiest YouTubers to date, but we think it's important to point out that this was all made through his own hard work. Last but not least, The Atlantic's smear campaign. Regardless of all the good he has done, The Atlantic magazine decided to write and publish a smear article against him, in which they highlighted a selection of negative and homophobic things he has said in the past. Although most of these comments can be interpreted as ill-timed jokes, there was a quite bit of backlash against the YouTuber as a result. Examples of statements made by MrBeast in the past include him tweeting out that Windows is gay after becoming frustrated with the operating system, as well as using a homophobic slur in a tweet in the same sense as one would use the term idiot. In responding to the controversy, MrBeast said that nothing he said was meant to be offensive, and even though some of his language could be portrayed as homophobic out of context, context is everything and should always be included to tell the full story. It's clear from MrBeast's attitude towards life, after all, that he is the furthest from offensive and hateful. Luckily for him, his fans knew this, and his channel continues to grow to this day. Anyway, that wraps up the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.